Hey y'all. Tea time, right? Oh, so let me show you my mug really quick. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read it. There you go. So this is a grammar mug, a grammar correcting mug, if you will. But it's one of my favorites. It's super inappropriate. You know, don't let the kids read this if they can read. Um, so my best friend back from California has this mug, and she was like showing it off on Facebook or Instagram maybe. And I was like, "Where did you get this?" And she's like, "What's your address?" And she just sent me one. So I love this mug. It's very me. Like, this is just the way that I would explain things, right? So it's one of my favesies. I only wish it was a little bit bigger, but you know, whatever. It's funny. So today's tea is very hot, by the way. Harney and Sons, you know, they're my favesies. The tea is chocolate mint. It's a black tea with chocolate and peppermint. And let me tell y'all, first of all, this smells so delicious. I don't even know how to tell you what this smells. It smells like hot chocolate and peppermint, but like bitter somehow. I don't know. It's delish. It's one of my favorites. I think I've purchased this one like 3 or 4 times. This one's fairly full, but I buy the chocolate mint a lot because I drink it a lot. So that is our tea for the day. It's so good, and you definitely get both the mint and the chocolate as a flavor. And again, for those of you who are new here, I drink my tea extremely plain. There's no sweetener in it. It's just hot water and tea as it's meant to be. I don't put cream in it or anything like that either. So that's the tea that we're drinking today. It's very hot though, so I'm gonna let it cool off for a minute. So it's a new year, right? It's a new year, it's a new decade. And we're talking about New Year's resolutions, which, you know, those are a funny thing, right? So you make resolutions and you stick to them or you don't stick to them, and then you feel a certain sort of way about whether you stuck to them or not. I mean, it's tricky, but I guess resolutions for the year all kind of go hand in hand. So like my main resolution is that I'm gonna get more organized. And I don't know if I mean organized, because like I am an organized person, but I mean like I just need to get my shit together. Like I was just talking about this. So on Facebook I run a I guess it's a weight loss group. It's a fitness group, a wellness group. I'm an admin for a wellness group that I created specifically for nannies, because I used to be a nanny. And one thing that we're talking about right now is breaking habits. And so, you know, I think about the habits that I have and how those set me up for either success or for failure. And so like one habit that I have is just putting everything off. So on the weekend, I don't do anything. I am lazy and I like sit around, which I don't know. So the weekend is supposed to be for kind of like chilling out or whatever. Oh, okay. The light went away because the clouds. That's hilarious. You can still see me, I think. Sorta. It might be a little bit dark. It'll come back. Don't worry about it. So one of the habits that I have is just kind of like leaving everything to the last minute. Which then, like when I do this on the weekends, I on Sunday night, it'll be like, you know, 10 o'clock on Sunday night. And I'm like, oh crap, I gotta make sure I have clothes to wear to work tomorrow. I have to make sure that my lunch is ready to go. I need to, you know, clean up this. I need to do that. Like I haven't done anything all weekend long, and here we are, and it's 10 o'clock on Sunday night. Then I don't get to go to bed till 1. Then I wake up angry on Monday at 5 o'clock. And it sets the whole week into this like tailspin of nonsense, right? So gotta break that habit. And I have like other habits that need broken too. But what my resolutions are, I think I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. So my resolution, the number one is to get my shit together, right? And so part of that will help me with the rest of the resolutions, which is obviously to lose weight, and then to stick to keto. I don't want to do like, oh, we're taking the month off. Like, I want to become more physically organized. I am an organized person, but I'm also just very used to living alone. And I don't mean alone, but like I had roommates all my life. And so like you have this like sort of pressure to keep the common areas clean. And then in my own personal space, very ordered. I don't have that anymore. Like the whole house belongs to me and my roommate is my husband. So there's not that pressure anymore. Like the house is dirty. It's because we both live here. It's not because one roommate's not, you know, doing their part or whatever. So gotten away from that a little bit. I also want to, of course, work out. That goes again with like losing weight and all that stuff. And my other resolution is to stay my ass out of Target. Now I know, like, how are we gonna do this? But realistically, I don't really need to go to Target as much as I do. I need to cut it back to like once a month. Unless I'm like, well, full disclosure, my pharmacy is in Target. So if I'm going to Target to pick up a prescription, that doesn't count. But the thing is I need to go in and pick up the prescription and then leave and not go to the dollar bin or just go see what might be on clearance today, or let's go check out and see if there's any new like low carb foods or whatever they have. I need to go in, get my prescription and then leave. So stay your ass out of Target, lose weight, eat keto, and be organized. And like all those things can go together. And then the last thing that I have is to save money. We bring in plenty of money, but I spend it all. I don't spend it all, but like, I mean, I save some, but like, I feel like I need to save more. And we also, I don't think we're going to talk about it just yet because it's kind of like really far off in the future, but we are planning a big trip for later this year. And so we want to save more for that as well. So all those things, if I stay at a Target, I'll save money, right? If I stick to eating keto, eating the foods that we have in our house, I'll save money because I won't be eating out all the time. Plus then I'll lose weight. Plus that, you know, it just all connects to each other. And I didn't really do that on purpose, but when I wrote down all of my like goals for the year, I realized that they all just work together. So yeah, so I've done a couple of things to get myself sort of organized and on the right track. And I did want to, since we're talking about Target, even though the point was for me to stay out of Target, I did, I'm going to show you guys something if I can show you. I did find something cool today. So if you have a Target and you use the Target app and you go into like the grocery section, you can see where it says specialty diet. I hope this is like showing up on your screen. Okay. It says specialty diet. And if you click on that, it kind of like groups food that they sell based on the diet that you're on. And I thought this was kind of cool. So like I clicked on the ketogenic foods one, and you know, it pulls up food that you can eat on keto that you can also get at Target. So you can make your grocery list this way. You can kind of like see what they have in stock and meal plan a little bit better. So I just thought that was cool. It just popped up on my phone today. I have not used it, but it's there. And so like when I go in the middle of the month to go shopping for stuff, that's something that I might use, because I do sometimes just grocery shop at the Target. It depends on what I need. So that's something that I might use, to help me with that. But there's like a couple of other things that I've done. So I joined a diet bet. Or actually I created a diet bet. And again, it's for the online group that I run for the nannies who would like to work on their fitness and health. We have a diet bet going and I plan on doing one every single month with them. And some of them might be watching this because I think for one of my posts in the group, I'm going to send them to watch this video, not to increase my viewership, but because this can be like double duty. I'll probably put a link for them so they don't have to watch the whole video, so they can just come to the part where I'm talking about breaking my habits and stuff. But we're doing a diet bet. I have a Fitbit, so like a couple of us are doing a step challenge within the Fitbit app. And I just got a new Fitbit, so it comes with 3 months of the Fitbit Premium. So I'm gonna check out some of their workouts that they have on there. I already had Carb Manager Premium So that doesn't expire till like May or June or something like that. So I've gotten that for a couple more months. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm tracking my food. And what else did I do? I set up, I don't remember. There's something else that I set up and I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure I'll remember. I can check my phone really quick and see what else I have on here. I already talked about the diet bed. I talked about that. Oh, and so I also went through and found like a really good yoga with Adriene program that I want to do. And we've got the Fire Stick hooked up to the TV in the living room. So I'm going to be doing yoga. I'm going to try. My aim is to do 4 days a week, but I am going to give myself the flexibility to only do 3 days a week. Just depending on like how school is going, because if things are crazy with school, I don't want to have to like bargain with myself like, girl, you can't work out and then feel bad. Like if I don't have time to work out because I have a project that's due, I don't want to feel bad about that. So I'm just giving myself the flexibility to only do 3 days a week. But my goal is 4 days a week of yoga, which will help a lot of things, but like my back has been hurting. And then of course my knee and my shoulder, like I just need something that's not going to be as intense as how I used to work out when I used to do like, Insanity and Chilling Extreme and all that stuff. Like, yeah, your girl was a Beachbody girl. I mean, their workouts are great. I love their workout programs. Their MLM structure is and I do genuinely, like, I don't know if I've talked about this here before. I do genuinely enjoy the flavor of Shakeology. And if it weren't so high in carbs, I would still be drinking it. I like the flavor. Your girl loves smoothies. And it does have all those like vitamins and nutrients and antioxidants. It does have all those things in it. Now, and I'm just gonna say this because this is not like a Shakeology. Like I'm not a Beachbody coach. I was only doing it for the discount when I was doing it. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. I will just say, like, people are always like, well, do you really need that stuff? Do you really need it? No, like you're gonna live just fine without it. But is it beneficial? Sure. And is it something like, are you replacing McDonald's with Shakeology? Then that's good. Are you replacing your regimented vegan diet with Shakeology? Probably not for the best, right? I mean, like it might not be, it depends on your perspective. Like where are you coming from that you're going to Shakeology as a meal replacement? You know what I mean? Like if you're already eating healthy the way you're supposed to, is it an effective meal replacement? Probably not. But it tastes good, and if it were lower in carb, I would totally still be drinking it because I just love smoothies. I love a smoothie, and that's like, yeah, really good, and it gets your vitamins and stuff in for you. So anyway, enough about that because it's not low carb, and we can't reminisce about things that we can't have anymore. Well, we can, but we shouldn't spend too much time on it. I don't know. Oh, the other thing about me and tea is that I will let this steep for an entire day. I don't care about your time limits on steeping. I love a really strong brewed tea. And so the longer this one stays steeping, the richer it gets. And it has so much flavor in it. Y'all, if you haven't tried Harney and Sons, I don't know what you're waiting for. They are like tea masters there. I don't know what they're doing. But I want to know. So, okay, so, tomorrow's Monday. I'm filming this on a Sunday. So tomorrow is Monday. So today I have got to get my act together like I promised I would. So I need to prep lunches and figure out a meal plan for the week. And I think, so we talked about this on the last Costco haul video. Like I don't meal plan for the month before I go shopping for the month. We eat the same foods, generally speaking, all the time, always the same food, just kind of like put them together differently. So it's really easy to grocery shop. Just go buy all the things that we normally would buy and then figure out what we want to make out of it once we get home. So I need to figure out for the week what we're going to do for dinners, breakfast, prep some lunches, whether that's leftovers or what have you. Oh, that's the thing. So actually, at Okrogout. Okay, I'm gonna go off on a tangent, but I don't want to, so I just want to insert really quickly. I really want to know what Okrogout means, and I'm sure it's something super obvious that I've just missed, but every time I say it, I want to know what it means. So anyway, so Ashley has this thing that she's been talking about in every single video that she like loves to eat. It's like a casserole that she created, and I realized I have all the ingredients for it. So I think I'm gonna make that. It's got cauliflower rice, ground beef, marinara, and then mozzarella and Parmesan, I believe, on the top. And so I'm gonna make a casserole dish of that, and I think we're going to do it for lunches for a couple days this week. I don't think it's gonna see us through Friday for lunches, but we're gonna do that for a couple days. And then I have that charcuterie thing that we got from Costco, so I'm gonna take that with some cheese on a couple of the other days. And yeah, I just need to figure out dinners. So I'm gonna go do my meal plan right now. I'm going to get my planner. Oh, that was the other thing I was gonna talk about. My planner. So I always have a planner. Always, always. I rarely use it though. So that's my other part of my thing, is like staying organized. I'm gonna use it. I got stickers. We're gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna fill out my planner for the week. So my plan is, one of my friends, she sits down at the beginning of the month and she does the whole month, and like she puts in all her appointments and everything. I am gonna do that to a certain extent, but I also want to start on Sundays and do like the whole week coming forward, and like, you know, put the stickers in, finalize everything, and I'll write stuff in as it comes along. Like when it comes up, like if we have a meeting on such and such date, I'll schedule it in at that time. But then to go back and like do stickers and make sure that everything lines up, and know what I have coming ahead and all that stuff. I'm gonna start doing that on Sundays as well. So meal plan, do my planner, and you know, that'll include like video planning and all that stuff. And I need to just make sure that I schedule in the days that I'm going to work out, and I'm going to schedule in any other things that I want to do that relate to health and fitness. So like, I know that I want to track my sleep a little bit better. My Fitbit tracks my sleep for me, but I just don't pay attention to it. So like, I know that I want to pay attention to that a little bit more. So I'll let you know, they have like guided sleep routines in the Fitbit Premium. So maybe I will actually do kind of like a review of the Fitbit Premium after I've done it for like a month, and we'll see if it's worth it. Cause I think it's like $80 for the year. And I don't know if I have it to give to Fitbit. I'm not sure. Doesn't really go well with saving money, but we'll see. Maybe it's super worth it. So yeah, I'll probably review that for you guys too, just to, in case anyone's wondering or on the fence about it, because they don't really advertise it very well. It's just kind of like, boom, Fitbit Premium. So yeah, so that's what I've got going on today. I'm gonna do something with my hair because it's a mess under here, and clean up a little bit, and then yeah, that's it. That's good. So let me get to it. All right, you guys have a great day. Enjoy your tea. I don't think I really drank very much, so you can still see the cup is full. I didn't drink very much this time. It's very hot. I don't know why I brewed it so hot. I think what happens is I turn on my kettle and I forget to change the temperature on the kettle, and it like defaults to scorching hot. So yeah, it's really hot. Let me see. It's really hot, and I burned like the entirety of my mouth a couple days ago, so drinking something that's really hot is a bit much. So I don't really drink very much of it, but rest assured I am going to drink it right now as this video is getting edited, and I'm doing all the things I just told you I'm about to do. All right, so cheers. Whatever day you're watching this, I hope your week, the rest of your week is great, and I'll see you in a couple days. All right, thanks.